All of us martial artists are always looking for cool places to do our practice. But when we do that, whether we're training on a beach or on lava rock or in a forest or even just in our backyard, we realize something that controlled environment of the dojo is great for training, but it also creates in us an idea of how things are going to go. Suddenly you're on an uneven surface and your feet aren't kind of lining up the way you're used to. I mean, you're doing better than you would have otherwise if you'd never trained, but you're still aware that it's not the same when you're not in the dojo. Now, I'm not saying don't train in the dojo. I'm just saying that no training can prepare us for every eventuality. So through our lifetime of training, we try training in different environments or working on different things, and we find ourselves exposed to unfamiliar kinds of techniques. It reminds me of the first time I saw a spinning round kick up close and personal. I'd seen them in a movie, but I'd never actually seen one aimed at me. And I was free sparring with a guy. We worked together in a factory, and so we'd train together sometimes. I was a second dan in Shotokan with about 7 years experience. He was a second dan in Taekwondo with about 7 years experience. There was some 8mm film actually was taken of us sparring, and if you actually counted the points, we were pretty even, in terms of scoring on each other. But most people thought he won, and here's why. We're in the middle of sparring, and all of a sudden, he turns and he does a spinning heel kick. And I had literally never seen one of these things coming at me before. Like, what in the world is this? Why is he turning his back on me? Why is his leg going like that? Oh, boom, it hit me right in the head. And it was that moment of uncertainty, that moment of confusion, because I'd never seen it before. And this is actually how things are. No matter who you are, no matter how good you are, if you encounter something unfamiliar, you freeze for a second, and that's how you get hit. So, you know that old joke that's been going around the internet. How many martial artists does it take to change a light bulb? 100. One to change the light bulb and 99 to tell them that it'll never work on the street. Well, the truth is, everything will work on the street once. It might not work consistently, but there's always a situation where even the weirdest technique will work great. The flip side of that is, even the best technique won't work all the time. And so we have to be really honest about that, and as we train, we have to confront those dynamics, those uncertainties. So you always want to make sure to confront those uncertainties in your training. Get out of the dojo when you can. Try practicing on a hill. Try practicing in the sand. Try practicing in the water. Try practicing in any kind of scenario that is completely different from what you're used to doing. I'm Chris Thomas. These are some reflections from the master class. Thanks for watching. Now go train.